Good morning everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. I hope you're all doing great and welcome to this new video on XRP. Your daily updates. We're going to do a full update right now on the technicals. I kind of wanted to do some comparisons between XRP and Bitcoin. And to my knowledge, there isn't really any new news regarding Ripple. I mean, if you type in Ripple news on Google, you'll always find something, but there's nothing major going on right now, and I think the price action kind of confirms that. I mean, you can see that the open interest basically since Tuesday evening has been flat, so that's down here, so that means that we don't have a lot of momentum, and I think the volume also confirms that. I mean, this is the same story as what I told you yesterday, but volume is still down a lot. Volume is down 31% over the last 24 hours. So what that means for XRP, and this is what we talked about yesterday, but there are some more confirmations and some more possibilities and different scenarios that I wanted to talk about in this video. But what I told you yesterday is that I thought it was most likely that we would break down below 2.5. Now, yesterday we were still holding that, so it was a bit of a risk for me to say that, because ultimately what I believed is that we either needed to break above 2.7 or below 2.5 to get confirmation of direction. But then yesterday, what we already saw is that there just wasn't that much strength in the entire market. I almost have to sneeze, bear with me. Already, if you looked at Bitcoin, I mean, Bitcoin did not really have that momentum, and Bitcoin was slowly dropping down below the POC in its range, for example. But for XRP specifically, like I said, with the open interest, it's been flat since Tuesday evening. But you can see that after Sunday and Monday, like we had a brief recovery in open interest to do some mean reversion. But since then, we have continued to downtrend, and there's also not any volume really defending the important support levels, which in my opinion was the level around 2.5. Did not respect it, did not defend it. So ultimately, the most likely direction for me is still down. All right, and I think in general, you can see that as well if you take a look at XRP BTC. Now, you might say that's exactly the same chart, and I agree with you to a certain extent, but it's in the subtleties. Some coins are actually doing quite well, but it's in the subtleties. I mean, if you take a look at the recovery, for example, we had on Monday, recovery of XRP itself went higher than XRP BTC. And what that means is that Bitcoin recovered better on Monday. And then you can even see with a green candle like we have right now, like the green candle XRP BTC is making is much smaller than the candle XRP is making, which again means that Bitcoin is recovering more this morning from the bearish pressure we had overnight than XRP, and that's not a great thing, but it is ultimately it was to be expected. All right, what you see right now is that there just is a lot of uncertainty in the markets. A lot of people still a little bit afraid about the trade wars, etc. And I know, I mean, what does that have to do with crypto? Unfortunately, the crypto market is just very correlated to the macro financial and economic markets. So therefore, I mean, I think it's possible we actually do see some momentum coming into the market right now. So I think it's possible we'll retest 2.5 or 2.55, maybe even 2.6, but my most likely direction, unfortunately, is still down to the previous range lows around 2.15, and then potentially, well, no, 2.15 would be my bottom for now. It's about 50% of the spike we had down. Potentially we can fall into 2.05, $2, but for now I think that's a bit too low. So this is what I would expect. Short term, some bullish momentum. Find some sort of a bearish retest and then continue to drop down. There's just not enough of a reason for me to believe that we can actually reclaim important support levels such as at 2.5 and 2.6. Now, if we actually do get a very strong Bitcoin, if we get some specifically for Ripple and specifically for XRP some good news regarding their SEC case, for example, then we can actually get that reclaim, and then we can easily do something like that. But since we don't have any knowledge about news like that right now, I would argue it's obviously a possibility because XRP is very news driven, but this is much more likely. So those are my thoughts. That's what unfortunately I have to leave you with. If you do have any questions, anything, let me know in the Telegram or the Discord groups, because the YouTube comments are still filled with bots. Hope to see you there. For now, have a great day. Take care and bye.